guys, it's your girl Nica.babe, and for those who don't know, yes, I do trade the foreign exchange market. I'm gonna go ahead and put another video and more details about that. But today, since it's Sunday, the market opens up around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and 6:30 around those times. And I just kind of wanted to go ahead and do a slight bit of analysis and go ahead and chart up my pairs that I trade, my stocks that I trade, indices that I trade, anything that I trade. I want to go ahead and do that. And I decided that I wanted to record it. Why not? So, just a little introduction to let you guys know that when I first started trading, I just started trading the pairs, like heavy pairs already. So that dealt with me taking losses because the heavier, mind you, being new and trading heavy pairs. But at the end of the day, the reward is always satisfying. So I'm going to go ahead and go to TradingView. And just to let you know, I just started going on TradingView like a couple of days ago. So I'm probably going to be a little like lost around TradingView. I usually use MT4. So, but I'm just going to show you guys overall how I trade and keep it very simple because trading is not hard at all. Well, it shouldn't be hard. Okay. All right, so basically, I'm trading right now. I'm about to chart up NAS, and basically, just to say that, yeah, I'm about to mark up NAS. So what I do is in the beginning, I basically like look at the news. Of course, you do a little bit of fundamental analysis just to kind of see what the market is doing. So what you want to do is, well, what I do, I'm going to make this simple because trading should be simple. You shouldn't be doing anything. The market goes three ways: up, down, or sideways. There's nothing you should be overthinking about the market. Alrighty. So we're going to go on a daily. The reason why I choose a daily at first is because the daily tends to, it just clears all that noise. It just clears everything that is out there. Like it makes it more clean to analyze the market. Especially, I love trading indices because indices don't do too much like the USD pairs do. That's why I really love indices. All right, so first to start off, we're going to identify the support and resistance. Basically, the market is mainly on support and resistance. So the first thing that you need to be doing is going on a support and resistance. So we're about to, oh, right here. We're about to place a horizontal line and kind of zoom it out. Don't be afraid. Like, I'm not afraid to zoom out because the more you zoom out, the better, the clearer that you see the charts and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and put a horizontal line up here. Only the reason why I put it on the top already is because when the market open, I want to see where price open. I want to see if price open above or if price open below. Because if price open below, that's going to give me an indication. And if price open above, that's going to give me another indication. So it's just basically setting your zones. So I'm going to basically do like different colors. Let's say, let's just do, what color is my daily? No, I didn't forget, but let's do purple. All right, so for the daily, we're going to do purple. So we're just basically, matter of fact, I lied. We're going to do a line chart. There we go. All right. All right. We're going to go ahead and put on a line chart. I don't know what this is. Oh, because I put the angle. Oh, yeah. Let me delete those. All right. So we're just going to basically put the line chart, basically everywhere rejected. So you see how it's like you put it right here, like right here, it rejected right here. You see that right here? It rejected, boom. So everywhere it technically rejected, where price rejected. And honestly, NAS is probably the most simplest pairs. not even pair, indices to trade, because literally when the market is consistent, all it does is go up. But since we're in this whole COVID-19 pandemic stage, the market been going up and down, and been very inconsistent. So we're just gonna go ahead and just touch base and just identify. See, as you see here, like right here, it don't have to be 100% perfect, but it does have to be perfect at the same time. As you can see, it pierced here and it went down. It pierced here again and it went down. Look, it pierced here again and it went down. So I'll put it right here. You don't necessarily have to put it exactly right here, another trend line, because you don't want to overdo it, because you got to realize once I go back, there's nothing that really happened in the zone. You kind of got to focus more so on what's relevant. So basically, I'm focusing on what's happening at that moment, because on the left side, it's nothing rejected, no zones, no nothing. So I can go all the way back though. This thing goes slow. You get what I'm saying? So, all right. So now we're just going to continue doing that. Let's see right here. Yeah, you could put something right here. I could put something right here. Because we're going to get this zone. The thing is, I'm going to go on a shorter time frame. So I'm getting stuff that's relevant and something that's important. The reason why I put the trend line on here is because it made a big move once they hit here. You know, versus you placing it right here. You can place it right here, and then it's just like a little pullback, a little push. But this right here is after it touched this price zone, it literally blew. Oh, what did I just do? Gosh. Now, right here is somewhere that will catch my attention. Right here, look, once a market hit here, it just fell. Like, it really fell. So we're just gonna just keep doing that. Keep finding zones, support and resistance. Boom. Oh. Support and resistance. Because once it hit here, it went down. Right here. I'm gonna put it one right here. Because here. Right here. Boom. I'm gonna put it right here because it double backed. Right here. Look, it hit it again. It hit it. Look, it showed as a support and a resistance. This is a resistance up here, and this is a support. That right there needs to have its own trend line. You basically put the trend line where it's repetitive. Like, it's a repetitive. You don't want to put trend line at unnecessary zones. Like, this to me is an unnecessary zone. My phone. My laptop is about to die. I need to charge it. Hold on. Alright, so we're just gonna basically keep doing it. I just basically trade off of zones. Like, It may seem a lot to you guys, but zones really, really, really help when trading the market. Like, zones really help. It played as a support and it played as a resistance. I mean, yeah, it played as a resistance, it played as a support. Like, zones, truly, it takes time, but honestly, the market takes patience. It takes patience to get in that good trade. So, I mean, that is why it's important for you to technically, all right, we're going to do this. I'm going to skip a little bit of steps because this process is long. Matter of fact, I'm going to just do it because I recorded. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna focus too much down here, only because it's like I know I'm trading what's really up here. So it's the matter of fact that, don't feel too bad if you miss a part because the market, I mean, it's gonna take days for it to actually fall and come all the way down here and touch this zone again. So you just kind of want to focus more on something that's relevant. For me, I just like it to be like relevant only because I day trade. I don't hold my trades for too long. So I really have to focus on what's happening now so I can know, okay, what's happening for the day. All right. So now we did the daily. Now I'm going to go to a 4 hour and still keep it on a line chart. Now, what I'm gonna do is at each zone, I'm gonna find two to three resistance zones and support and resistance zones and mark those up. But what we're going to do is we're going to change the color so we can know. We're going to change the color so we can know that this is the H4 resistance zone, this is the daily resistance zone, this is the hour resistance zone. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put it right here. So 2 to 3 zones, 3 max. Each zone right here, boom. Now, if you want to double check and clean up your trend lines, you could go ahead and put oh gosh, what did I just do? There you go. Oops. Okay. You could go ahead and clean it up. There we go. You go ahead and clean it up a little bit. See how every time I touch here, it rejects. The thing is, the reason why for me personally, I'm a greedy person. So you have to know who trader you are. I personally don't want to put it exactly on the top, but I just want to put the trend line so I can know every time I hit this line it rejects. Because you don't have to necessarily put it exactly at that tip of that zone. Because as you can see, there's a candlestick right here and it fell. There's a candlestick right here. It fell. You don't have to put it exactly at the exact tip, exact tip. You gotta want to bring it down at a level where it's more relevant. So you can know every time I hit this. So, because think about it, if I put my stop loss here, no, if I put my take profit here, I wouldn't really be missing anything. That's you being greedy, trying to get it exactly at the tip of the candlestick. You get what at the tip of the wick. Like, that's you kind of being greedy because you could be greedy and you think like, oh, it's gonna go here, and then it actually touches around here and it rejects or anything, and then your take profit is not there, and then you end up hitting your stop loss when really you had a full profit. So, you know, you try to know what type of trader you are and try to not set yourself up. And it's embarrassing to say I'm a greedy trader, but I'm working on it. So I'm just, you have to know yourself as a trader. I think trading is something that you should know individually. You should know yourself, because when you know who you are as a trader, I feel like anybody can trade. It's just you have to do it based off what works for you. And what works for me is trading support resistance and trading off of zone. That's what works for me. And that's what trading is about. You need to find a strategy that works for you. So we're just gonna do that. So we did 2 zones right here. It's 2 to 3. Two to three per zone. I'm gonna put it right here. Only because the reason why is because it touched this zone, it bounced off this zone and went back to the zone. It pierced this zone again from below. It hit it and it broke. So this zone right here, yeah, it did a little pullback, but that right there is irrelevant. What's important is that it also played as a support and a resistance. You know, that's the key. Like, don't just try to set yourself with zones and, you know, what you call it, like, and it's not really, and it's a little tiny zone, you know. What I'm saying is just like, don't be afraid of a little tiny zone. Do what's relevant. That's something that, an advice that I would give. Like, do something that's relevant, okay? Because you don't want to just put some unnecessary zones and you think like, well, every time we touch here, like, it can 9 times out of 10. It can, but it's gonna be like something little until the big move. You gotta find something that's like, okay, where does it do the big move? Okay. Right here is good. Right here. So you just keep doing that. Keep doing that. 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Put it right here. Matter of fact, when it hit here, it fell. So yeah, that's it right there. And I put it right here. Boom. Take your time doing it as well. Like, don't be afraid to take your time. Like, you know, time is precious. This is about your income. This is about your money, you know? If they tell you to study for exam, you're going to take time to study for your exam, right? So take the time to study your money. Right here, rejected twice. Ooh, and it's right here. Yeah, right here. It's 2. I have to have 1 more. Okay. And the reason, yeah, boy, that one is a good clear one. Yeah. Here. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I did say 2 to 3, but this zone right here is kind of standing out to me just a tad bit. Right here. Oh, right here. The second zone. Yeah, that's it for this zone. And then next zone. All this is gibberish, but it's like, I'm gonna put one right here. All that is just extra noise. Like, let me see. I'm gonna see this zone. Put it right here because on this side it hit it here, and then bounced off. That's relevant. Okay. Like I said, I don't need to go too far. Well, matter of fact, this is a 4 hours, so yeah, let me go a little further down. Right here. Woo! That right there, crazy. That right there, crazy. That right there. Like every time I hit this zone, boom, fell, boom, fell. Look, look, look. It went up, it passed. Boom, fell, boom, fell. And then went back up. Okay. I did one in this zone. Okay. And we're gonna do the other zone right here. I'm trying to see. I want to put it right here, but wait. I already put something right. No, right here. Yeah. Alrighty. So that's the 4 hour. Now we're gonna go to an hour. Oh, my bad, you guys. My back is killing me. Goodness gracious. Because I'm bending over. Let me just sit back and relax. Sorry, you guys. But girl, now we're gonna go on an hour, but guess what we're gonna do at the hour? We're gonna do the candlestick. Yes, ma'am. Right here. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do at the hour, we're going to put up a little bit. So in the hourly, what we're going to do is basically, yeah, this is better. I don't know what the heck that was. So what we're gonna do in the hourly, why is it like, hold on. Well, wait, no, I moved something. I moved something. Like I moved something. Sorry, you guys. Like Tradingview. it's good, but I moved something. Or am I not? Okay. Because I felt like I had something in this zone. But okay. Maybe not. But it's okay though. Because alrighty, so what we're gonna do in the hourly, we're just gonna identify where we're gonna look for the wicks. Basically where price bounced up, jumped up, where it did all that crazy stuff, okay? Like for example, I'm gonna show you examples. But with NAS it's pretty simple. So 9 times out of 10 I probably caught it already. But you know, just to double check, no. We're gonna put like a dark green. Like you see, candlesticks went crazy in this zone. How you do? Oh wait. Ah, guys. Mm-mm. Like price went crazy over here. Mm, that's not a trend line. Mm. It's just gonna do this. It's just I don't be seeing, like I be blind, God forbid, but your girl. This is a good example right here. It's just where price, like every time it hit that zone, it did some crazy stuff. Like you see all that crazy stuff and it broke out. Is it just me or is it my life? What? Okay, see, I knew I wasn't tripping. Like I knew I was not tripping. I knew it. Like like my lines are moving. Okay. 9 times out of 10, I already caught that zone. See right here, boom. I already caught that because NAS is nothing too crazy. Okay. So after that, basically go ahead and put your trend line. So what I did was basically put it at zones where it did craziness, like crazy nonsense. And then on the hourly, I do candlesticks. Daily, I do line chart. Out 4 hour, do line chart. Now we're gonna go back to the 4 hour. That's to mark up, but to actually analyze the market, yeah, I feel like my lines are moving. You put your trend line right here. Oh. Now, where's the so anything above here is a buy zone. Anything below here is a sell zone. So the reason why you do that is because how I look at it is that when the market, how I look at it is like when the market breaks its trend, it breaks its trend. The highs get high, look for a buy. The lows get lower, look for a sell. Sell zone. So, and then, I put my Fibonacci. I put my Fibonacci retracement. The market is not really open, so I'm just setting up my zones right now, and I setting up my trend line. And wait, oh, this is the volumes. Okay. So yeah, see, as you can see, price hit here once, rejected. It almost hit here. It hit the zone, but it didn't fully touch the trend line. So it's kind of like you gotta be accurate. It's like, did it really touch the trend line? Okay. It pierced the trend line and it went back up. So we'll see what it does. If market hits back here and it breaks and it retests and it goes back down, I'm looking for sale. So you don't fully know what the market is doing until it, oh, okay, I lied. See, this is why 4 hour is clutch, because I did not see this inside of the 30-minute. I mean, we can put it here. Yeah, okay. I like to be exact, you know what I'm saying? Like right here. Alrighty, so basically that's just how I analyze the market. I just basically trade off of support resistance. My other confirmations are usually EMAs. I'm really learning how to use the Fibonacci. You go ahead and put the Fibonacci to look at the PRZ zones. And other than that, basically this is the buy zone, this is the sell zone. So if you see price breaks your trend line, 9 times out of 10 is gonna fall. But at the same time, it's like you just wait for that retest. And then if you see it keep going up, just wait for that retest. Like per se, if I see price hit my zone, hit my trend line, and it rejected my trend line, 9 times out of 10, I will be looking more so for a buy. So basically, this is just telling me to identification, like, hey, this is a buy zone. If it goes on this side, it's gonna buy. If this is a sell zone. So I just watch, wait for retest, wait for a rejection, and then also I look for a candlestick to see what I can possibly look for. Especially my favorite one is the piercing. This one right here. This one is identifying a trend reversal. Like you see once I did here, boom. And then I'll enter after the 3 candlesticks. So you have to have 3 confirmation. So after the 3rd candlestick, you enter. So let's say if price broke here, it broke here, that's 1 candlestick. It made another candlestick, 2 candlesticks. 9 times out of 10, the 2nd candlestick is going to be a retest. And then you enter at the 3rd candlestick. And then the 3rd candlestick, that's where you are. You set up, you already have your zones. So 9 times out of 10, you know where it's going to go. You can go to 30-minute. I know this is probably a lot, but this is how I trade. Because when you go to a shorter time frame, you kind of don't see all that craziness. You get what I'm saying? Like, look, this to me would have just stood out. This right here, look, you get to 30 minutes. Look at me setting my zones and me setting my trend line. Now, what if you seen this candlestick right here? First of all, this candlestick is a nice wick. We already know what them 4 wicks does. That's why you enter at the third candlestick. Look, for example, if I went on a chart and I seen this right here, I seen this. And mind you, you see where I put my line, my green line right here, where it says where candles always go. Look, every time I hit here, candles always go boom. Candles always go crazy right here in this zone right here. So I would have known that that's like a identify like a consolidation zone or a zone where candlesticks just go crazy. So for me, I would have been looking and look, every time I hit this line right here, it fell. Oh no, what did I just do? Oh my gosh. I don't know what I just did, you guys. I'm so bummed out. I am so bummed out. Like, I think I can go back. I don't know what I pressed. Okay. Woo! God. All right. So basically, I would have saw like, oh, it hit a daily, mind you. This is not a daily, a 4 hour um zone. So it hit a 4 hour zone, so it's gonna reject. So and then it actually went up, but it kind of went down and it hit the daily. Now I know once it hit the daily automatic. Look how when it hit a daily resistance. I mean daily support. I keep mixing. Sorry, y'all. I know what support and resistance is. It's just how we mess up or whatever. Nobody judge me. It hit it in a daily. Therefore, it pierced. It went up. It broke. Price broke. That craziness. It made the piercing candlestick. And then price just shot up. This is a clear indication of a big breakout. And I didn't have to use Fibonacci. I didn't have to use any EMA. All I used were price action. Literally. That's all it is, guys. I've been profitable in the market, but I feel like I need to know more. But basically, that's what it is. And then price, this is another indication. Why? Because price entered right here, right? Mind you, this is a zone. This is a 4 hour zone that I placed that I said that, hey, every time it goes here, a reject. And then a candlestick open above. Mind you, price closed above this line and it didn't open or close right here. You could have caught right here. You could have caught it right here and catch your 3 candlesticks. Look at this. Boom. You see the indication. It pierced it. Some people who already know could have got it right here. Right here. Retest. Boom. Entry. Right here. You would have caught this beautiful uptrend. All right, so that's basically my analysis. Technically, it's not that hard for so I would really love if anybody gives me any tips and any advice. This is a judge-free zone. We're all still learning. Please do not come on here with any type of negativity or anything of that matter. I would really love for any type of advice or anything of that matter. If you guys think I'm this, don't listen. Keep your opinions to yourself. If you guys feel like, oh, this is too much, I don't want to do this, don't do that. Be like, hey, I see this, I'm willing to help. Hey, have you tried this strategy? We're all traders and we're all trying to learn. We're all trying to make money together. So if you see there's something wrong, I would really love if you guys tell me, because I'm trying to make six figures in trading, be a millionaire in trading, be a billionaire in trading. I'm trying to, at least right now, my goal is to make 10K a month, right? Like my current goal. So any advice would be good. If you guys want to do any mentorship for me, I would love that, because I personally am really like doing this willingly, individually, learning online and stuff like that. And also, I did pay for a mentorship at first, but so, I got taught some of the stuff that I repeated, like the enter at the third candlestick. I got taught there. So, I'm just looking for more assistance and more help. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, honestly, by just the support, trading off of the support and resistance, you're you technically could have caught this beautiful uptrend. With the trend line, you saw it hit the trend line, make this nice and beautiful wick, and look, boom. By this, the second one, wait right here, second one, enter at the third, and you would have caught this beautiful, beautiful uptrend. No EMAs, no Fibonacci, no harmonics, no nothing. Straight trend line, trading your zones, looking at price action, looking where price rejected. So simple, so clean. You guys have a wonderful and safe trading, because we are in this pandemic. And like I said, you guys can hit me up if you want to. Also, uh, go ahead and follow us on Tradingview, Pip Chasers Academy. I'm going to put everything below. Make sure you contact us if you want to join our Telegram program. Go ahead and join our Telegram. We're going to put the link down below. And if you want to follow us on Instagram, I'm going to put the Instagram down below. If you want to work with us, go ahead and contact us through our email. I'm going to put everything down below. Pip Chasers Academy. We're going to be popping, and we're going to be making billions of dollars in the market by the year of 2025. Let's go. All right, you guys, that's pretty much it. And au revoir.